You're welcome back. If you just joined us, you're watching Business Incorporated on Channels Television. The presidency has raised concerns over an imminent famine from early next year, owing to a huge demand for Nigeria's surplus cereals and grains in the global market. The Ministry of Agriculture estimates that no fewer than 500 trucks laden with grain leave Nigerian markets every week, and this may lead to a shortage of grains by January next year, if not curtailed. Okay, let's get some insight into the commodities market as Desola Sumoni joins us from the Financial Derivatives Company Limited. He is a research analyst with the FDC. Thank you so much, Desola.
Thank you for having me.
Now, the National Bureau of Statistics released the inflation figure for October, and it didn't look good at 18.3%. Food alone rose to 17.1%. And you heard me talk about the concerns over the fact that trucks with cereals leave the country every week. How did we arrive at this figure, first of all, looking at how high the inflation rate is?
Thank you for that question. So as you rightly said, inflation has been increasing steadily since the beginning of the year and has reached an 11-year high of 18.3% in October. Now, this increase was driven by sharp increases in food inflation and the core index. Let me give you a sense of how prices have changed since September to October. For instance, the 50 kg bag of cassava flakes, also known as Gari, has increased from 10,500 naira in September to 15,000 naira in October. A 50 kg bag of rice also has increased from 19,000 to 20,000 from September to October. 50 kg bag of beans has increased from 19,000 in September to 22,500 in October. And like that, we've seen food prices increase. Now, we should also know that this food inflation is sensitive to foreign exchange. So, in the month of October, I beg your pardon, we saw volatility in the foreign exchange market, and so this pass-through effect affected the food prices, and so we've seen a rise in inflation.
Is it okay to say that because of the demand for forex, local producers will rather have to export these food items outside of the country than have it consumed locally?
Yes. These commodities, for instance, they can be smuggled out of the country to bring in some form of foreign exchange to help the local local production. So yes, the data from the federal government that some tons of cereal are going out of Nigeria, that's part of the smuggling that we are talking about here, to bring in a little foreign exchange. Look at what happened in the foreign exchange market last week with the DSS clamping down on bureau de change operators. This has already caused scarcity or hoarding, as there's now a more intense scarcity of this foreign exchange, this much needed foreign exchange in the market. And so yes.
But if we continue to export what we ought to consume locally, and we've seen that inflation has been on the rise for most parts of the year, what does it tell Nigerians about the increase in food prices as we move closer to the festive period, where we will need more food